Good day, students. Welcome to our Social Studies virtual class. Today, we are going to review for midterm assessment and we are going to discuss parts of midterm assessment. This video is for grade 7 and your teacher here, Miss Michelle Joy. Class, let me just remind you that on August 9, that will be on Monday next week, grade 7 Social Studies midterm assessment will be posted in Google Classroom at exactly 1 p.m. So if you want to be prepared, please watch the entire video and you will know what you're going to do before, during, and after midterm assessment. Good luck, everyone! Class for Social Studies midterm assessment, these are your pointers to review, what to read and rewatch. First, Unit 4, Introduction to Economics, and the last one, Unit 6, Introduction to History. We are going to divide this review video in two parts. Today, Unit 4, Introduction to Economics, and on Thursday, Unit 6, Introduction to History. Before we proceed with our online review, let's have a short recap or review of the last topic that we have discussed last Thursday. So we have discussed about Buddhism. What is Buddhism? Buddhism is a major world religion, or in a better sense, philosophy. It is the fourth largest religion of the world and has about 300 million people living by it. It explains the purpose of life, injustices, and inequality around the world. It also helps people by providing a way of life that will lead to true happiness. So that's the only topic we have discussed last Thursday. Objectives of the lesson for this week. First, students must be able to remember the past lessons from week 1 to week 12, which are about Unit 4, Introduction to Economics, and Unit 6, Introduction to History. And number 2, students must be able to know what to do before exam. What to do before exam means what to read and what to rewatch. After the midterm assessment, it means how are you going to answer midterm assessment? I'm going to explain this to you later on by giving some examples. And what are you going to do after the midterm assessment? This is only if you failed midterm assessment, but if you did not fail, it means you're not going to do anything. So if you don't want to do anything after midterm assessment, make sure that you read and rewatch our past lessons. Class, let us now proceed to our topic this week, which is review for midterm assessment. And these are the words to learn that we will be encountering all throughout our review discussion. Number 1, economics. Number 2, scarcity. Number 3, history. Number 4, time. And number 5, evidence. Now, class, let us discuss these 5 words one by one. So later on, when we are in our discussion, you will have an idea what our topic's all about. Economics. It is the study of how people satisfy their wants and needs by making choices. People must make choices due to scarcity. So later on, class, you will know why scarcity is very much important in studying economics. Why economics and scarcity always go together. Now, let's go to the second word, which is scarcity. So, what is scarcity? Limited quantities of resources and unlimited ones. It means, class, our resources are not limited, not enough, but the things that we want are not limited. No matter what it is, sooner or later, a limit is always reached because many people want a lot of things. Scarcity always exists because our needs and wants are always greater than our supply. Like for example, you have 100 baht, but you want to eat carbonara or fried chicken KFC and burger. Because your money is not enough, you have to make choice. Okay, you have to make a choice and make sure that your money will be enough for the choice that you make. Next, history. What is history? Human beings, we study people's lives, Past, we study things that happened before us. Evidence or sources that say something about the past. So basically, class, when you say history, this is the thing or things that happened in the past. Next word, time. So when we are talking about history, we always talk about time. So what time or what is time travel? Moving in time, travel into past, travel into future, time dilation involved, live the present, slow time or speed it up, bending space, time. We cannot study history without mentioning time. Next class, evidence. So, what is evidence? Evidence is information used in court to decide on the probability of an alleged fact. Facts open to proof are facts in issue, relevant facts, and collateral facts. So, class evidence means basically a proof that you are telling the truth, that you are stating the facts. So these are the 5 words that we are going to encounter all throughout our review discussion. Let's read again. Economics, scarcity, history, time, and evidence. Unit we are going to review is Unit 4, which is about Introduction to Economics. Adam Smith is the father of modern economics. One of Adam Smith's well-known books is called The Wealth of Nations, written in 1776. Adam Smith was born in Scotland in 1723 and died in Scotland in 1790. Let's discuss the difference between needs versus wants. So there are 2 fundamental parts of the economy. First, needs. Something that you must have in order to survive. Example, house, food, clothes. Also, medicine. The second one, wants. Something that you wish for. It means you just want it, but it's not necessarily for you to have it. Example, we have here toys, sweets, food like French fries, PlayStation, drinks, and toys, and much more. Let us study the 4 basic human needs in order to live and survive. First one, food. Food is needed to help us grow. It makes us stay strong and live a healthy life. Number 2, clothes. We need to cover our bodies. They keep us warm and comfortable. The third one is house. It is a place to live. It gives us a safe shelter. And number 4, medicine. It is necessary, especially when we get sick. It helps us recover from illness and become strong and healthy again. Again, 4 basic human needs to survive: food, clothes, water, medicine. Of course, water is under food already. Now, class, let us study about the 6 types of scarcity. Again, what is the meaning of scarcity? Means not enough, limited. And there are 6 types of scarcity, or things that are not unlimited, things that are only limited, and it can reach to a point that we will not be having these things anymore. So the first one is scarcity of time. Second one, scarcity of money. Third one, scarcity of technology. Fourth one, scarcity of labor. Fifth one, scarcity of natural resources. And the 6th one is scarcity of energy. Not enough time to produce the products. Scarcity of money means not enough capital to produce or get the things needed. Scarcity of technology, we don't need manpower anymore to work for us because we have the technology to do it for us. Scarcity of labor, not enough number of people working for a certain company. Scarcity of natural resources means natural resources are not unlimited. They can be emptied someday. And scarcity of energy, we can get energy from the sun from the water or from the wind. Now, class, what do you mean by economics? Economics is the study of how people, business, and government get the most from the world's scarce resources. Economics shows us how to make the best choices to maximize what we have now. Economics studies how people work with scarcity. So class, economics is the study of how people, business, and government make the best choices on the limited resources that they have. Economics also show us how to make the best choices, and when we choose the best choices, we have to maximize what we have. It also studies how people work with scarcity. Not all of us are rich, so we have to make ends meet. How? By spending only the money that we have. So these are the 6 types of scarcity: time, money, technology, labor, resources, and energy. Let's discuss the 2 types of economics. The first one is microeconomics. It is the study about the decision-making behavior of individual people or person and individual companies in a country. So this microeconomics is decision-making with limited number of people. Whereas number 2, macroeconomics, this is the study of a country or the whole world. Okay, much bigger area than that of microeconomics. So 2 types of macro or 2 types of economics. The first one is microeconomics and the second one is macroeconomics. Micro means small, macro means big. Let us study about supply, demand, and equilibrium price. So supply, how much is available of a good or service at different prices. Demand, a wish to own something and the ability to pay for it. And the last one, equilibrium price, is when supply and demand are equal. So supply class is how much product is available, good or service that is being sold in different prices. Next, demand means something that you want or you wish to be able to buy, okay? That you have the ability to buy. It can be jewelry, bag, clothes, or shoes. Equilibrium price means when supply and demand are equal. As you can see in the picture in the left side, so we have here demand going up and going down supply. So what is this meet in here? The demand and supply are equal. They meet together. That is called equilibrium price. Let's study about financial institutions. Financial institutions are organizations working with money. Okay? Why did they build these financial institutions? You are going to know later. They mostly do 2 things, or financial institutions mostly do 2 things. So it doesn't have to, financial institution doesn't have to work with people because people who are in need of money will go to them. So what mostly are the 2 things that financial institutions do? Number 1, lending money. If someone is going to borrow money from them, they are going to lend it, but with conditions of paying the interest. And number 2, raising money. You are donating for a cause. So financial institutions do that. Lending money to people who are in need and raising money also again for people who are in need and less fortunate ones. Class, we now come to the end of our part 1 review for midterm assessment. We are going to do part 2 review for midterm assessment on Thursday again. And for students who did not do PA1 and PA2, you already saw your name. If your names are there, please do them as soon as you can. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Stay at home.